While here in Lunenburg this winter, Mark has the opportunity to build his dinghy. He is able to use the shop that he works in during the week for his own projects on evenings and weekends, so we are very thankful for that. So continuing on with the salon table, Mark is getting it all sanded up nice and smooth. I'm really looking forward to having a galley table. It will be a nice addition once we're living back on the boat.
So I'm just going to put a quick oil finish on each side of this just to stabilize it from moisture, and at some point I'll either take this to the boat and cut it to fit the space that it's going in, or I'll make a pattern and bring the pattern back here to cut it to its final dimensions.
That soaks in fast by the looks of it.
Oh yeah. Final finishing will probably be my scraper plane. I'll get it sharpened up really nice and set up and take some final passes on the surface and give a lot nicer finish than what you can get with sandpaper. So this knee that's going to be supporting the table, it's had a lot more time to dry out now, and it's not real flat anymore, so I'm going to need to send this through the planer. Just a little skim on each side just to make it nice and flat again, and then it should be quite stable from there on in.
So what's this thing called?
This is a drawing bow.
What do you think?
Yeah, so that'll be the pattern to make the oak frames for the sides. So I'll make a pattern and then I'll use it to cut out each frame for the side. The bottom frames are simple, they're just straight pieces of oak. So I've got all my patterns made for the side frames, and I'm just going to trace them all out on here and I'll be able to cut them out. Got to remember to make 2 for each side, because well, I suppose I could just build a half a boat, and then if I decide that's okay, then or if not, I can add the other half later.
Well, we have all the side frames cut out for the tender, and the bottom frames are all ready to go. So next will be assembling these together, and then we'll be able to start setting things up. Have to make the bow transom and the stern transom as well, and then we can set everything up and that'll start looking like a boat. Got this rented car here. This is what you get when you pick the you click and we pick. So we walked into the car rental place, and the guy at the desk was like, "Hi, you're Mark," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And says takes us over to the window and said, "This is what we've got for you today. Is this all right? We've got a Mustang for you." And I'm like, "Yeah, that'll do the job." With as straight a face as possible, right? Because we had to get to the dentist, or I had to get to the dentist today. We don't own a car, so renting a car to do it was pretty much the only option. But we're going to do a little bit of a day trip out of it now that we have it.
Annapolis Valley is formed by a trough between two parallel mountain ranges along the shore of the Bay of Fundy. The valley has traditionally been built on a diversified agricultural industry ranging from livestock to fruit trees and berries. The last quarter century has also seen the development of a wine industry. This one is very pink.
Store outdoor specialties.
Proceed to the route.
Get the car a little dirty today.
The Bay of Fundy has the highest tidal range in the world, up to 16 meters. In one half-day tidal cycle, around 100 billion tons of water flows in and out, twice the combined flow of all the world's rivers. All right, ready to go?
Yeah.
It's getting chilly out here.
The next step I'm going to take here is I'm going to make the pattern for the transom, and I'm going to make the pattern to the inside of the transom because that's actually where it's the biggest, because the boat obviously comes in towards the back. And so this is the outside, this is the inside of the transom. You can see here where the planking comes up at the back that it's smaller on the outside than it is on the inside, and the same goes for the sides as well. So I'll lay out the inside of the transom and then I'll cut it with the right bevels on it, and then the outside will be the right shape. Got this piece of white oak here, and I'm going to be using that to make the transom out of. I think I can just get the width I need out of it. Stuff scrapes off pretty easy. These are the pieces for the bow transom. Just going to glue them up. And we'll just dampen the other surfaces to help the glue cure.
Please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps us out. Thanks for watching.